How's it going? This is the Sad Clan. This is a Rome versus Macedon. You can see the build. When I bring this fucker, I'm, like I said, not fucking around.
As you command.
So, 2 Praetorians, 2 auxiliary cav, which actually you're going to see one of them does extremely well for only 640. And then 2 elephants, and honestly, those are going to be a waste. 2 Praetorian Guard, and 4 Armored Legionnaires, 4 Balearic Slingers, which are going to do fucking great this battle. That is, honestly, it starts out as about as bad as it can for me. I waste this whole wing of my army, and half my fucking cavalry is lost in the first, like, 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know, I'm fucking tired, sick, and just decided I needed to upload a video, because I haven't done one in, like, a week almost. Fantastic. And he's got citizen cav. He had a lot of citizen cav. I didn't notice he had that much. Right now I'm just kind of trying to deny him, you know, uphill basically. I don't want him to pike up or anything, you know, box up, I mean, because that would not be good for me. And I definitely don't want him to box up at the highest point in the fucking map. Like I said, this match has so many micro mistakes for me, it's almost ridiculous. Definitely not one of the best played matches I've ever had. I'm pushing my infantry right now. I'm trying to actually catch him with his... Oh, shit, my bad. Both kind of charged into each other. I felt that my auxiliary and my Praetorians would do pretty good, especially with the elephant support, but he actually made my elephants run amok. So, yeah, not the best start in the world. So this whole section is basically screwed. This replay's a little bit bugged, but honestly not too horribly bad. That's probably... This is surprising. Yeah, there they go. There goes that whole cav wing. I continue to try to push up. I'm trying to get my other cav in there to save the day, but at this point it's too late. And, yeah, that's done for. Still got 2 pretty near full cav units. One of them's a citizen cav, so not that good. And at this point, I decide to back off because there's nothing good that can happen from pushing at disadvantage. I actually split my infantry up, and then I'm going to have my Balearic Slingers kind of in the middle, a little bit exposed. I'm going to have these elephants close by for support. Speaking of elephants, there these ones go. And goodbye. They got 60 kills. That is a waste. Yeah, that is literally throwing... It's like lighting money on fire. Except it's not money, it's whatever the fuck. Is it denarii in this game? I got no idea what the hell the currency is. And this is just me trying to deny position. Fire on them! My Lyric slingers are putting in some work right now. Got one with 37, 20. So they're doing a pretty decent job. They're basically doing what I want them to do. That is get kills on more expensive units. And I fire a lot at his general. It doesn't really do much. Yeah, here we go. This is where it could have been a huge, huge turning point in this fight. He goes right after my slingers. I got this one kind of trailing behind. I'm trying to get him, and here comes my elephants to save the day. Honestly, he should have just kept pushing because I just feel like there's a better way he could have done that. He could have split up the cab a little bit more. Thank God they were close enough. That's all I gotta say. And then I quickly want to jog these guys back because I do not need them running amok. That would be the last thing I need right now. Because then it really would just be these guys on a fucking island by themselves. Okay, and the thing I really didn't want him to do, he honestly he doesn't box up. He just kind of like almost triangles up here in a little bit. He's still kind of far away right now, but he'll triangle up right near the red line. My focus was on these foot companions because they were the most expensive infantry unit he had, and the only one that really scared me.
Warriors, move out! All right. Quick march! On me! Gotcha! Move it! Forward! For the guns! At the double!
My slingers. This is honestly what I'm after. I'm trying to get into the... Now he's going to reposition. Okay, here's one of the biggest mistakes I've done in a long time, really. Watch these guys. Right into these pikes. Shit. Good job, me.
Forward! Quickly now!
Terrible micro to the rescue.
Advance at speed!
So he's gotten about as close to the red line as he can now. Now I targeted some thorax pikemen. And honestly, these Balearic slingers, I freaking love them. They cost like 10 less than the Syrian archers. It's not a huge difference, but I guess I could bring the Syrians, but I like the Balearics. I like the range they have more than anything. I really, when you're playing as Rome, you don't really need to soften up anybody's infantry. It's more getting rid of a couple, trying to get to the... What the fuck is my general doing all the way back there? Instead of being over here to provide some moral support, he is way the fuck back there. I've completely forgot about him this whole fight. Let's see what he's doing real quick. Good job. You're doing a hell of a job. So one's going after one of my slingers is hitting the thorax pikemen. They're down to 84. The other one is pounding these pikemen. And you just got experience. Good job. Exhausted. 169. That's awesome. Now, I will say this. The heavy shot that the archers have is extremely badass. And I might upload a battle I had with Bactria. I used Bactria. Just because, again, archers, skirmishers carry the day. Yeah, they fired some into my... I don't remember these guys running amok in the actual fight, but they must have. Yeah, I do remember that, and I had to keep running my guys back.
Missiles ready! Kill!
So then, at this point, I go right after his fucking archer, tired of them shooting at my elephants. And I'm going to trade this auxiliary cav unit for 1.5 mercenary Cretan archers. I'm sorry. I don't know if that is the best trade in the world, but I mean, the auxiliary cav is about 640, and the Cretan archers, I believe, are 560 or 550, so definitely not the best trade in the world, but they were pissing me off. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start this engagement here in a second. There we go. Drawing cannon. They're going out, of course. These pikemen are about to go bye-bye. And I'm going to back off a bit. Yeah, and these guys stopped running amok right before they got to my Balearic slingers. Because I am a lucky son of a bitch. Anyway. So there's this huge gap, and I'm going to go ahead and sneak these guys in. He reacts to that pretty fast. And now I'm going to start. I'm just going to move in. This is the moment of truth. This pike box. Not pike box. It wasn't a box. I'll give him credit. He did not box up, which I thought was very nice of him. Because he definitely could have.
For glory!
See, this is where this is why I don't bring pikes in. Because they're technically in pike phalanx, but they don't have their pikes in. Alright, so these guys are going bye-bye. Yeah, you can pretty much tell how this is going. There goes these pikes. These ones are about
As you
gone.
command. Act for glory. Look forward. Dominate.
These armored legionnaires are basically dead, but I did manage to rout his general, which was pretty important. And I'm just going to crash in on these guys, these pikemen, and that will pretty much do it. The battle is going to cut off right here because, like I said, replays are bugged. This one's not too horribly bugged. In the real battle, though, my armored legionnaires in this middle managed to hold on until I got these other two units in. So check out the final kills with these Balearic Slingers. 102, 35, they didn't do a whole lot, but still. 145, 169, compared to the Elephants, 60 and 0. This unit of auxiliary cav, 139 for a cav unit that only costs 640. I think that's outstanding. And then 148 for these dudes, and my general sat on his ass in the back. Good job. Alright, till next time, Snooty.